I guess that if you look around, you wouldn't imagine that you are just about 10 kilometers from Jerusalem. It looks like a great estate in Bordeaux, and yet we are near Jerusalem in Castel Winery, state-of-the-art winery and one of the leading wineries in Israel.
I had a plot next to the house, and one day I decided to plant it with vines, a really small plot. We made 2 barrels, and these 2 barrels made 600 bottles. That small plot next to the house historically will be the first plot in modern Israel planted in the Judean hills. Out of that plot today, there are more than 300 hectares in the high mountains of Jerusalem. Our terroir is completely different from the Upper Galilee or the Golan. We are completely influenced by the sea. So really we have something special.
The Judean Hills is high elevation. We hear it about 700 meters above sea level. It's always windy on some of the plots. It's very unique topography. We get wind from the west, from the Mediterranean Sea. You can see here on a good day, you can see Tel Aviv. And elevations start to ascend very quickly until we get to this vineyard. And it just brings good winds. We're looking for cool places in Israel. This is one of them. It's quite amazing that this vineyard is filled with fossils, reminiscent of the Tethys ocean that was here millions of years ago. And it brings a great minerality to the wine. Very unique subsoil of limestone. And just, we think, not only good weather here, or good climate, but also very interesting soil that we see in the wine.
So down from the high mountains of Judea to the plains of Judea, we are now just facing one of the most famous valleys probably in the Bible, where King David and Goliath's story just took place. And here we are with Moni. Moni is a very interesting story. It's a story in the history of an Arab family who have created this domain, this winery, and surprisingly is producing a kosher wine. So we are here to find this very unique expression which combines Jews, Arabs together in the Holy Land with Samson, with David, with Goliath. So all the heroes are here.
Here's the Shakib Artur, the owner of Moni Winery, my uncles, my grandfather and my father.
We know the history, we know that we are sitting on a history, and it's really, really important for us. In our area you can find a lot of microclimate. You can find a small valley where it's really, really cold during the night, and the water goes just from the hills down, and you don't have a problem because of it, and we can get a really good quality here. Well, you can find here in our area the situation that our few religions are working together. We have a Muslim here at the vineyards, the owner is Christian, and I'm also, as a winemaker, I'm Jewish. It's really a big family of Muslim, Jewish and Christian. You start to work with the new varieties like the Malbec, Gewürztraminer, and a few others varieties that we are going to increase. And every year we are planting new vineyards because we are looking for the future.
So we are now in Yaakov Zion, or Zion Winery, and we have an honor to have 5th generation of the Shore family, starting back in 1848, right?
Yes.
How is it to be with such a long history?
Because I feel the wine is my life.
So 5th generation, you started in 1848 in Jerusalem?
In the old city.
In the old city, near to the Kotel and the
Near to the Kotel, yes.
So there's absolutely continuity from 1848 all the way to 2015, 16 of the same family producing wine.
That's right, yes.
How do you see the change?
The change is my grandfather don't make wine like I make wine. He make sweet wine. And now,
so you had the imagination to leave the sweet wines to produce the first high quality dry wines.
That's right.
1848 is the 7th generation of the Shore family in the wine business. It was the first year where we studying to produce wine. And I am the 7th generation of the Shaw family, and I just go to the history and I open a winery with a lot of history, what's called 1848 winery. The taste is totally changed like the world.
This area made wine for the temple for over 5,000 years. So really this is a historical wine region which had a rebirth now at the end of the 20th century.